I want to tell you about MIT's most important question, the most important question they ask on their application. Now, in order to understand this, what is the job of a college admissions officer? The job of a college admissions officer is to determine if an applicant is likely to be a leader of his generation or not. And if that person is going to be a leader of his generation, then they want to get that person in. The most important question that MIT asks, many other colleges ask this question, it's actually one of the choices for the common application essay as well, is it's something effective, talk about something that didn't go according to plan. Talk about something where things went wrong, where you failed, you faced a challenge that you couldn't overcome, or you couldn't immediately overcome, and then what did you do? When things fell apart, what did you do next? And of course, what are they looking for? They're looking to see if you're being led by your inner hero, or if you're giving in to your inner victim. Remember, the inner hero seeks out challenges, and because challenges are challenging, sometimes they don't go according to plan. Because of that, when things go wrong, that person who's being led by his inner hero or embodying the inner hero is going to keep relentlessly trying to figure out the big pieces, the small pieces, whatever. Those challenges aren't just figured out by overcoming the big, huge thing, but also by overcoming all the tiny little challenges along the way that make up that big thing. Computer programmers know what this is like. It takes maybe 10 hours to write the code and about 100 to debug it. So that's what they're looking for. That's what MIT is looking for. All these other colleges are looking for that. And that's, again, talking about the inner hero. Now, what will let them know that a person's giving into their inner victim is two things. One is if they tell a story of a challenge where there's a challenge and they just fell apart. Most students have enough sense not to do that. But so there's something else that's going to give it away, which is that if the student simply has never faced a challenge, there's never a time where things didn't go according to plan. Everything has gone according to these highly kind of like risk-averse plans that students come up with. In that case, the application reader knows that the student has given in to the inner victim. They're avoiding any challenge, right? That's what the inner victim does. The inner victim avoids the challenge as much as humanly possible. The inner hero, of course, seeks out the challenge. Now, if you want to get into a top-level school like that, you need to start thinking about that right now in your extracurricular activities. You need to make sure you're doing extracurriculars outside of school and that they're challenging enough that you don't always succeed at them. That's not failing intentionally. It's reaching far so that eventually things will not go according to plan the way you want to, and then you have to figure things out. Then you have to be like that detective. Then you have to constantly strive and figure things out. That's embodying the inner hero. In college applications committees, across all the elite college application committees, that's what they're looking for. They're looking to see that, to make sure that you're somebody who's embodying that inner hero and not somebody who's giving in to that inner victim.